Friday night to you as we come your way from Coors Field in Denver. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the New York Mets and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball next on the show. Antonio Senzatella, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Boy, Senzatella has really made a name for himself. Another one of the strong-arm, big-arm guys that have come out of the Colorado Rockies minor league system. 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good sinking action. Love his slider. It's good. It's hard. It's a short, quick fighting slider. His changeup has gotten better. His best quality, he's not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. All even now, 2-2. And another foul ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit. And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch or throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch on its way, and this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll take a look at ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Swing and a liner. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
Davis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one gets away. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball 2. 2-2 count.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets leave 1. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. And now in the box, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rockies, the left fielder, Raimel.
Fouled off.
Tapia.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that misses inside. 1-0. One and one.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
1-2.
1 out, nobody on. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting third.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. Ryan McMahon digs into bat next. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Trevor Story.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Trevor Story is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hit right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
C.J. Cron is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second, and it's fouled away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they'll still manage to get the out on the full. Now it'll be Dominic Smith. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. One and 2 to Dominic Smith. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here it comes. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So one out and nobody aboard. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Count even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Francisco Lindor is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jonathan Daza. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
1-1 the count now. And he lays off the breaking ball there. As he moves ahead to 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws. Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
This pitch is popped up. Alonso is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So now here is Antonio Senzatella looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. And now the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher. Next up, Raimel Tapia. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And boy, this at bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
The slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The right fielder, number 19.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Number 24.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall, almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon.
1 and 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Nimmo in pursuit. He's there, but he clanks it off his glove. The relay on to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Trevor Story steps in now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He singled in his first AB. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
High in the air out to center field. Nimmo is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleed. Now to the plate, here is James McCann, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. No balls and 1 strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. David Peterson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now
and here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Story is there, and bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, C.J. Cron.
The first baseman.
A ball and no strikes.
Cron.
And this one's too far inside. Ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter.
At the plate now is Jonathan Daza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. First delivery to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Conforto is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So now to the plate, J.D. Davis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Then a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Rodgers has it for out number 1.
Now batting, number 6.
And now here is Jeff McNeil. Now the pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Tapia will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So here's Pete Alonso, and Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Leading off.
Here's the first pitch to him.
The catcher,
Elias Diaz. Will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 2-1 is a fastball. but misses.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Diaz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Raimel Tapia is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
You see that so much, left-on-left matchup, that slider down and away that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
4 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 2-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for Colorado.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Lined into right, a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Fouled away.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's no runs on a hit. No. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Story waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Next to hit, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you.
Oh, and it's off the first base bag, and they'll recover and get an out on the play. My goodness!
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Daza gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order.
Leading off for the Rockies.
First pitch on the way.
The shortstop,
Trevor Story is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch. 2
balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Count remains full. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches. As he toughs out a wall. Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Number 61.
So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to stand in is Brendan Rodgers. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering. The 1-0. Lifted in the air to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. Now at the plate is James McCann. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Jonathan Villar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Villar playing here in his age 29 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Blackman's after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. Robert Gesellman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Elias Diaz. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Gesellman is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
1 down. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Antonio Senzatella, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
Yep, 1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Raimel Tapia will be next. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a flare down the line. Here comes the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now
back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Raimel Tapia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. The 1-1 home.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now back. The right fielder, Charlie.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackman, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll be back in standing up. Here's a little chopper up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
2 quick outs from the 8-9 guys in the order, but the top of the order, it's a different story. A knock and then another single back-to-back, and now you got traffic with the big guys coming up.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. He will score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be 7th inning ready to roll, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
The batter, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 1 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
To 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
And there are 2 away now.
The batter.
And stepping in, Pete Alonso flew out last time up. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Rogers picks it up. They'll whip this one to first in time. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
The first baseman,
The pitch.
C.J. Cron.
Ball, that kick down. Hey!
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Into the box, Jonathan Daza, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He's there and records the first out. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play.
The batter, number
2
7.
away now in the Colorado 7th, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Elias Diaz would be next. High in the air out to center field. On the run is Nimmo. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Rockies are down. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Domination. Smith.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. The 2-2. Michael Conforto waits on deck. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Gone to lead off the inning.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Carlos Estevez is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. At the plate, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And that'll miss up and in ball 2.
No strike.
The 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Blackman is under it. 1 away. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Tapia. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number
so the next to bat will be James McCann. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No balls and a strike to count. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Now the 1-1 pitch. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But not before they answer back here with a. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jacob Barnes will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tomasnito is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting ninth now on the double switch. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Ryan Valade will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball in.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Popped high in the air. Davis is right there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left field.
So next to bat will be Raimel Tapia. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And that misses. 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Charlie Blackman.
So now to the plate, Charlie Blackman.
That's a ball.
And a ball. 1-0. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. That evens it up. 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Tommy Doyle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. From the stretch.
Doyle.
Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here's Brandon Nimmo. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Blackman. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
First delivery to him. J.D. Davis is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackmon on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. The Rockies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. As he finished. Saturday night baseball set to come your way from the Lodo section of downtown Denver. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the Colorado Rockies. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, Kyle Freeland, one of the keys for Freeland's going to be that straight changeup. That's his bread and butter. Not an overpowering guy. He's more of a guy that's a pitch to contact. He'll make you put the ball in play. He needs the straight changeup. You'll know early he needs to keep that pitch count down. Not an overpowering pitcher.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Blackman is under it. 1 out.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air out to left. Waiting on it is Tapia, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Garrett Hampson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, the center fielder, number 1.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. A payoff pitch one more time. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Throw on to first is in time to get him. So that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Batting second.
Striding in for the Rockies, Raimel Tapia. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact. And he
hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Here's Ryan McMahon now as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Popped up. McCann is under it. And the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Alonso swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was taken in the second round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
3-2, full count. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Next to hit is Dominic Smith. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense. Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's behind the runner to first. Smith leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit sharply on the ground. McMahon's got it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting 7. The left fielder.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. And he lays off there 1-0. Left side, but well foul. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And in to hit next, the power hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. So that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Brendan Rodgers bats next.
The second baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Batting 7. The third baseman.
Stepping in next, Ryan Valade. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's up.
The 1-0 delivery. Back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Now to the plate, number 3 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Batting 9. The pitcher, Kyle Freeland.
Stepping in now, Kyle Freeland. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Number 1.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Now in the box, Raimel Tapia. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch as just the one run. So now into the box is James McCann, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Fouled off.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Striding in is Brandon Nimmo. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
J.D. Davis is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Tried to hold up there, appealed down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Nimmo, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 3-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here comes the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tapia is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits.
Que mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Que arriba no llegan.
Bottom of the third now, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon.
The right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
First offering. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead. At the plate now, Ryan McMahon.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
He popped out in his first trip. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Outside, 3-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Now to bat, Brendan Rodgers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. To the plate now, number 3, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
3-1 to him now. Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle Freeland.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second. Up next, the Denver area native pitcher Kyle Freeland. 3 runs already home here. And he misses with it. 1-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. And the new inning set to get underway. And next will be the imposing power bat, Pete Alonso. And now the first pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
The left fielder, number 2.
Ready now is Dominic Smith, a base hit in his first trip. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. There's one. On to first to complete the double play. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Lifted down the line in left. Waiting on it is Tapia. And he makes the play to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitan. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney. First pitch on the way.
Rockies, the center fielder, number 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Raimel Tapia is on deck. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting.
And now Raimel Tapia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hampson on at first, nobody out. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie.
Swing and a line drive, but this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting. The first
so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan McMahon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far, and it's fouled away. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for the... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Michael Conforto is retired to lead off the fifth. Into the box now, James McCann, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Hit down the line at first. McMahon fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the net.
So here now's the pitcher, Joey Lucchesi, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looped out towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Set down for the bottom of the fifth, and Ryan McMahon digs into bat next. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the fifth inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
2-0 now. 3-0 now. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Reed Foley, once a Toronto Blue Jay. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1-1, here it is. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Grounded back up the middle to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Now at the plate here is Brendan Rodgers, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. In to score is the runner from first. Make it 5-1.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And the Rockies just keep right on rolling, as this ought to be extra bases again. And he's in safely to third, as a run will score on the play as well. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
Standing in now, number 3, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Again, another foul ball. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 21.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Freeland. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So next to hit is Garrett Hampson. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
A 1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't get to it, and this might clear the bases. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Seth Lugo gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Raimel Tapia. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Lugo has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty B, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Has a look, now the pitch. Strike 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. From the stretch. High and deep to right center. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
in a pitcher's worst nightmare. You could never imagine being part of this kind of an inning. Yet here he is, alone on the mound, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. He might be the loneliest man on the planet right now. That's not a fun place to be.
At the plate, Ryan McMahon. Hit sharply toward the right side. Conforto is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
0-1 count and the pitch.
One ball, one strike.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So here's Brandon Nimmo. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Softly hit toward the hole. McMahon gathers it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
So here's Jeff McNeil. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Story scoops it up to second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Stepping in once again is Brendan Rodgers. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Hard on the ground towards short, and that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Ryan Blade, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 3.
Next up is number 3, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Right to him. There's one. Up next, Kyle Freeland. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And now the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here is Dominic Smith. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Now here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Tapia, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one away now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor flew out last time up. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto, as he lines it out to center. Hampson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
Digging in next, James McCann. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Kevin Pillar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Pilar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
The 2-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
High bouncer toward the hole. He's got it over to first, and that retires the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Robert Gesellman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Garrett Hampson. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Nimmo is under this one, and very quickly 1 gone.
Now
next it'll be Raimel Tapia. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats.
Tapia.
First offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and a strike now. Davis trying to get there. Here's the 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number
Charlie
19.
Blackmon stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down, maybe regroup, and we can get the bats going.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, J.D. Davis.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts 1 at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Just a nice, clean single right there. And I know it's not going to probably make a ton of difference in this game, but one thing I love about the competitive fire right there is I don't care what the scoreboard is. We do not give away at bats, and he certainly didn't right there.
Your attention, please. Now
here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working 7+, and he stands to be the winning pitcher in this one. So here's Pete Alonso. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate. In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Pete Alonso is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Dominic Smith is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Fouled off.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
1-2 to Dominic Smith.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So stepping in is Ryan McMahon. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now here's the first offering. Line shot to first, and there's one away. So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Ball 1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now back.
Next to dig in, Brendan Rodgers. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Count now a ball and a strike.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Two out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Here it comes. Michael Conforto waits on deck. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. Next, here is Michael Conforto. He has no prior history against this pitcher. 0-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher, James McCann.
Next for the Mets, James McCann. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. He's set and the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
12-3 is the way this one ends. Colorado led this game from the 3rd inning. Afternoon baseball for you on a fine Sunday afternoon from Coors Field in Denver. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the Colorado Rockies. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Rockies are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Batting second, the third baseman,
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back.
And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and that gives the Mets a 1-0 lead.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
2 balls and a strike now. Alonso over at second. Smith at first, 2 out in the inning. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final. And now here is Garrett Hampson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
leading off for the Rockies, the left fielder.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. It kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Brendan Rodgers bats next, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Nimmo is there, 2 gone.
Batting third.
With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Brendan Rodgers has in store. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's a guy you want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. 1-1 to count. And the pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in will be Tomas Nido. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Jacob deGrom is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back. Focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Brandon Nimmo is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
In there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Daza gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Here's C.J. Cron now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And it's fouled away. DeGrom is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting out as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every attack.
Josh Fuentes comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Next, it'll be Jonathan Daza. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
The 0-1 on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled away. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. In now for Colorado, number 3. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's Fuentes at second. Daza on at first with 2 down. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2.
This one just whistles over the second baseman's head. He had no chance to make a play on that one, and it gets fielded deep in the alley, but not before 2-run score, and the hitter lands on second.
Scooped up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full, and top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the third baseman, J.D. Davis. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Right fielder looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and it's given the Mets a 3-2 lead. Jeff McNeil will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Jeff McNeil becomes the first out of the inning. Pete Alonso comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Alonso, a native Floridian. He was taken in the second round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
He collected a base hit his first time up. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Leadoff knock right there, Dan. How frustrating is it to let that leadoff guy get on?
Well, every pitcher, you want to get that first guy out, D-Roy.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
To the plate now, Ryan Valade. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Now a half. Swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Hit high and deep to right center. Nimmo in pursuit. He won't get there, and it's into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Left center, base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
And now in the box, Jonathan Daza. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Going back is the left fielder. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as they open it up to 8-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Number 67.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Number 9 is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Lugo playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 3.
Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ryan Rollison. Grounded out in his last at-bat.
Ryan Rollison.
Fouled off. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Lifted in the air out to right. Conforto's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But they managed to bat around as not.
Leading off for the Mets.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Michael Conforto is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
He loses him on ball 4.
The catcher, number 3.
High and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Seth.
Next up for New York, Seth Lugo. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And it's fouled away. Lindor is off at first with 2 away.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Mets leave one. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Stepping up is Garrett Hampson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's by him. It's 0-1. The pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
That misses. 1-2. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And there's one down now. One out, base is empty. And that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. First pitch of the AB on its way. 8 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Solo shot that time for Brendan Rodgers. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, I'm not sure that ball's ever going to be found. It went so far. One of the most impressive home runs we've ever seen, and the show track numbers are just ridiculous. Get this, the projected distance registered at over 500 feet.
very few balls in history have reached that territory, so expect to see that one on highlight reels for a long time to come.
In now Ryan Valade.
Second baseman, Ryan Valade.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that misses 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, CJ Cron. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run for C.J. Cron. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as this is now a 7-run ball game. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Josh Fuentes to the plate now.
Number 8, shortstop, Josh Fuentes.
He sends it on the ground softly to the left. Davis has got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. So it's back to the top of the order now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those 6-pack kind of games, D-Row. 6 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, just missed execution. Bad pitching. There's going to be a lot of guys running some extra poles after this one.
And he fouls this one off.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So here's Pete Alonso. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. One and 2 to Dominic Smith.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And danger there, but he's able to get the swipe tag on the runner going by. A good save, and that'll end the inning. But a solo home run will at least. So now here is Jonathan Daza. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, this guy's been as advertised. We heard that if this guy could get his foot down, he could get wood on a bullet. That last pitch and that last AB, that was triple digits, Matty V, and he still turned it around.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, number 9.
Now the pitch. Number 9 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Weakly hit towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now that, number 3.
Now it'll be number 3. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, here is Michael Conforto. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Daza is there, and he has it for the out.
Now that,
One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Now the first pitch.
That's a ball. Count
4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
3-0 now.
Count 3-0.
There's ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Tomas Nido stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. Lindor stands at first with 1 out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Daza is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Kevin Pillar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Mets strand 1, and that's Sean Reed Foley gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Ryan Rollison. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Fouled off.
Ryan Rollison.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Fastball just inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan Plesac, somebody please stop the bleeding. His pitching staff on both sides are getting absolutely embarrassed.
This is one of those days, D-Row, when you're sitting watching.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Solo shot here to left, his 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Up next for
At the
Colorado,
plate, Ryan Valade.
second baseman.
He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. And good for him. Ryan Valade has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it tripping.
Yeah, that dude said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at-bat in this one.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hard hit ball to short. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
From the stretch, Jonathan Daza is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Crone on second. Fuentes is over at first with 1 away. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Gesellman, a 27-year-old. He was a 13th round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 2-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. At the plate now is number 9. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fly ball right down the line in left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting.
Next up, number 3. He grounded out last time up. First delivery to him. 4 runs here in this half inning. That's wide, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Ryan McMahon called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning.
McMahon.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Jordan Sheffield is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. He's set. Here it comes. Brandon Nimmo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. J.D. Davis is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Hit hard on the ground at first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here's Jeff McNeil. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Right side, but it's well foul. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Hampson finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. And as you can see, they are way behind. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Brendan Rodgers steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Belay.
Stepping in now, Ryan Belay, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch, swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
But the throw is too late as he gave it all he had, but that'll be scored as an infield single.
The batter, number 8.
I can't begin to tell you how difficult it is as a former shortstop to go in that hole, backhand, try and get up and make a play to first. It's a heck of a long throw. He put his best foot forward, but just was not able to complete the play.
Jacob Barnes comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Josh Fuentes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention,
The guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Here he comes on 2-0. Here's a swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Daza is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
The left fielder.
Next to hit, Dominic Smith. He bounced out last time up. And that's taken for strike one. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
Now batting.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
2-0 now. He's set. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Smith rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
In most parks of the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Long run for the center fielder, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
The catcher, number 3, Tomas Nido.
So now to the plate, Tomas Nido, and he fouls this one off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
2 out, nobody on. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in a count and drive base hits the other way.
Now the 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
And he takes a called strike 2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Rogers scoops it up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home. Jerry's Familia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder Jonathan Daza. First pitch on the way.
The center fielder,
Count 1-0.
Jonathan Daza.
1-0 pitch on the way. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Daza, the runner at third with no outs. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Number 3.
To the plate now, number 3, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now at the plate is Jordan Sheffield. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Trevor Story will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Story is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Garrett Hampson is looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Now here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to center. On the run is Nimmo. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rockies forced to settle for 1. We've played 8 full. The Rockies are out in front 15-6. Ben Bowden comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A ball and 2 strikes now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 down the first baseline, reined in, and a step on first himself for the out. Reminder, we'll have post-game highlights from here in Colorado immediately following the conclusion of the game. J.D. Davis is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Popped him up. Number 3 over to his right, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6.
Next to stand in is Jeff McNeil. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set, and the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope. That's Inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Up there.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. He's around first, heading for 2, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
2-2 the count. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. He gets the punch out as the Rockies finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home. 15-6 the final tally in this one. The Rockies posted 15 runs in this one. Ryan Rollison takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Jacob deGrom was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.